Mamila Avenue is in an excellent location, 5 minutes away from the old city. In the Mamila Avenue you have stores and restaurants from local and international brands as well.
We can be here with all the stores, all the tourists and everything, and after you can walk in 5 minutes to the hotel.
I have nothing. Got no rod?
And welcome back to the European Flag Football Championship here in Jerusalem. We've got France against Sweden. Starting off with France completing a short completion over the middle. Gain of about 5. Bringing up second down. And there's a nice completion, catch and run by France for what looks like a first down, although there's a flag on the play. Certainly a lot of contact at the end there, and the question is whether it's on the offense or the defense. We await the official ruling. And it looks like it's coming back. And I will be joined shortly by our real play-by-play man, Steve Lewitz, president of American Football in Israel.
Hey, Doug. Hi, Dovey.
Hey, Steve. We're repeating. We are repeating second down. Got second down coming up, being repeated. The penalty was on the offense. It looks like it's going to be second down from the 1 yard line. France now backed up to their own 1 yard line, I would say half-yard line.
And you know, W, this is a very crucial game for France that's fighting for a spot in the playoffs. for Sweden, they're playing for their honor because they haven't yet gotten a victory.
So an important game for both teams.
For both teams, but France, it's do or die for their tournament championship.
And this could be the
pass,
deal.
incomplete.
Just out of reach. And I was speaking with some of the France team players before the game. They recognize the importance of this game.
It got lost here.
They said they know, they've already done the math, they know that if they win, they're in.
And the ball is knocked down by number 25 for Sweden. Sorry, I'm waiting for my roster list, so I'll be able to tell you who did that for Sweden.
But it's a great last-second read by number 25 to come swooping in, knock that pass away.
France had a big win against Israel in their last game, and that's really put them back in the playoff picture, Debbie.
Yeah, so it was a big comeback win. They were down 2 touchdowns and came all the way back for the win.
From their own end zone, and it's deflected out of bounds by number 48 for Sweden. Sweden has gotten a stop, and they take the field.
Sweden is playing I would call it a slightly risky defense, leaving some receivers apparently uncovered, and then coming in for the last-second knockdown. So far, it's working well for them.
And Sweden is going to pass out of its own end zone. Short completion for about 5-yard gain. It'll be second down.
Second down coming up.
And Sweden's quarterback is back to pass. Completes the number 11, but it's only a short gain, so it'll be third and about 10. And the ball is incomplete. Sweden will have to go for 4th and 10. Won't be an easy situation, but important if they want to keep this drive alive.
That was really nearly picked off by number 13, the rusher. Every rusher's dream.
That was Delayan. Lilou Delayan. Delayan. And the pass is complete. And I think there was pass interference, although the ref did not throw a flag. It is a first down in any case. Enough for a first down. He was all over his back, Dovey. Wouldn't you? You're an experienced ref.
They were both in my lap, so yeah, I'd say there's a lot of contact.
You would have thrown the flag on that. Let's hear a replay of that. See, I think there was pass interference. And the first down and a fumble, and the ball's dead at the spot, so it'll be second down and goal. You don't see too many fumbles in this league because, nobody hits the guys, but it happens. All right, we have second and goal. Sweden back to pass. Looking to the sideline. Beautiful catch by number 1. Sorry again, I'll have the rosters. Oh, I have a roster. Thank you very much.
Hey, that was joining us here. Aryeh Bauman.
Number 1, Smith. Aryeh. Yes, sir. This is Aryeh Bauman here with us. I don't know if I have a way to have you speak. Here you go. Aryeh, you were on the Israeli national team for many years. Give us your impressions up till now.
Well, these definitely the players have gotten much better.
1 second, pass in the end zone, incomplete. Keep going, Aryeh.
Players have gotten much better. Just came back win watching Israel the last second coming off an amazing, impressive win over Austria.
That gives Israel the group. Israel has won its group on a last-second Hail Mary pass.
It was the length of the field.
Length of the field, thrown by Curran on a trick play, fell after being deflected into the hands of Mike Mikhailov, and Israel won the game. It was broadcast, by the way, so you guys that have been watching got a chance to see it because the last seconds they turned the cameras and got the game in the last seconds. Sweden, 4th down. There's a pass back to the halfback. An option into the end zone. Touchdown. Sweden, number 10.
And that's a defensive lapse.
Eric Lagerstorm with the touchdown.
Also, it was a great game played by both teams, Israel and Austria.
Let's see how this defensive lapse couldn't quite catch how the breakdown happened in the end zone. The offense bought itself, of course, some extra time with the halfback option pass.
Here's the replay.
Let's watch it again and see what happens with the defense. A little bit of a fake in and then going back out. I guess that's
here's the extra point. Here's the extra point. It's deflected at the line and knocked down, so the pass of the quarterback, Linus Hagvall, was knocked down, but Sweden has the lead. And as I said, Sweden is trying for its first victory in its last game, whereas France is fighting for a playoff spot, but somehow France is coming up flat so far. We have about 10 minutes left in the half. Aryeh, I heard that you had some inspirational words for the Israeli team before the game. What did you say?
Well, look, you're playing in front of your home crowd, and it's a great opportunity. You know what? Imagine like the World Cup, the Olympics, you went in your own country here, and you got your fans watching you. This is it. You got to put on your best performance. And I was almost taken away by Austria. I mean, well-played game, and at the end of the day, we came up on top. Good inspiration to the team, yeah.
All right, we have 2nd down and long for France. Pass to number 15. Excellent run. Number 15 is not on my roster, but he exists nonetheless. Now, this is France. They have no number 15 in their roster, but I will assume that he's a legal player because nobody's told me otherwise, unless he just flew in from Paris and got a jersey and jumped on the field, but there is no number 15. We have 3rd down. Below passes to number 5, who's also not on the roster. Oh, I know why. This is the women's roster.
Just short of the first down marker.
Jesus Christ.
And there's the first down. France converts the first down.
Number 15 before was Dyrus. He does exist, Matthew Dyrus. What down are we at, Debbie?
First, just completed, converted to the first down.
And that's France number 5, Font, Maxime Font with the gain. We have 2nd down.
2nd and about 8, so this is a good opportunity for France to answer back after the Swedish score.
We have some...
Looks like an injury to number 22.
An injury, number 22 is Wester, Martin Wester. And it's complete to number 18, short of the goal line, at about the 5. Number 18 for France men. Was it number 18? No, number 15, I'm sorry. That's Darius, Matthew Darius. Now we have 3rd down and goal. And it's complete for a touchdown to Darius. Anthony Rickwin, complete to Darius. That'll tie the score at 6. Right? 6-6.
6-6, as we'll see on the replay. A nice roll to the right.
And Darius is now trying to take the lead. Into the end zone and complete to number 10, Darmana. Antoine Darmana, the center. And France has now got a 7-6 lead.
If that nice long offensive series looked smooth to you, it could be because, as Anthony Rickman told me before the game, most of the players on France play on the same club team back in France. So they're really very familiar with each other's style.
Which city, Dubby?
Didn't say. Oh!
Oh, no, pick six by the center. You never, ever see that in international flag football. I don't remember seeing a pick six from the center. Let's see that again. Who's that, Dubby? The center for France.
That's Davian Sabatino.
Oh, my goodness. That's a heartbreaker for Sweden. That'll make it 13-6.
And you know, on their last series, he nearly did that once, but
He
it
knocked
didn't
it
even
down.
occur to me that he might succeed on the next drive.
And into the end zone, that was I would call that a catch and a pass interference, but standing next to me is Uriel Sturm, who's one of the top experts in sport in the state of Israel, and he's shaking his head. He doesn't agree with me. You don't think
Well,
so,
certainly
Uriel?
no catch. The question is whether it was a penalty or not.
Once the ball's there,
What do you think, Uriel?
Well, this isn't tackle football.
I know, but
Oriol.
incidental contact. I don't think he had control. Fell out of the back of the end zone. Ball fell incomplete.
All right, Uriel says no blood, no foul.
I certainly agree with the analysis by Uriel that the ball dropped to the ground, so no catch, and incidental slamming to the ground, apparently not a foul.
And Sweden is trying to come back now. They're only down by 7 after that pick six. So they're still in this. They just got to get focused and do what they were doing in the first part of the game and try to stay in it. Number 13 is a great rusher. He did a great job against Israel also, knocking down about 4 or 5 passes. Good player.
And the question will also be how much he then gets into the quarterback's head. You know, after a play like that, the pick six by the center, the quarterback can really get spooked.
Now we've got second down, Dove. And there's an extra ball on the field. Incomplete pass. The ball didn't really interfere with anything, but just rolled on the field from the other field. Came on this field.
Another thing that the France players were telling me before the game is what a pleasure it is to play here at the Kraft Family Sports Complex. They said there's nothing like it in France. Here we have 2 games comfortably side by side, 6 different fields available.
And Sweden's going deep. He's got a man open. He's got it in the end zone. And he fell into the end zone. You're not allowed to dive in, but he fell in. It's okay. Touchdown. Number 1. Dovey, number 1.
That is Philip Smith.
And let's see a replay of that. Philip Smith with a touchdown and a bomb and a perfect throw by the quarterback. And that brings them right back into the game, down by a point, 13-12.
Well, I worried that Sweden might be a little bit flustered and flummoxed by the
No, they're back.
before.
They're back.
Yes, that's really playing with cool head.
There's going for the tie. Throw into the back
They
of the
got
end zone. He's got him. Number 86.
That would be Patrick Hellman.
Patrick Hellman with the extra point. And we've got a tie score, 13-all.
Well, win or lose, I would say that Sweden should be very proud of the way they reacted to the adversity here. I mean, that could have been for a lot of teams a backbreaker, and Sweden has proved, I think, that they belong at this level. We have second down coming up, Steve.
I'll ask you a couple. All right, France has the ball, and they're trying to pass all the way downfield. Incomplete. Oh, and we have with us a Swedish guest. What's your name?
Bia.
Bia. And tell us a little bit about flag football in Sweden. Is it very popular? But talk in Swedish.
Ska jag prata svenska? Okej, ja. Alltså, det är inte en jättestor sport i Sverige, är det inte.
I'll do the simultaneous translation, Steve.
Det är inte en jättestor sport, men det är kul att se att det blir bättre och bättre, för det blir det verkligen, och det växer ju. Absolut.
Okay, that's good. Stay with us.
Yeah, sure.
And we'll ask you about these players. And the pull by number 22. What's his name?
That's Martin Lester.
Martin Lester. Do you know Martin Lester?
No, it's not.
Most of these guys I don't know, actually.
Because they're men's team?
Because I'm not into the flag football in Sweden yet.
It's Anthony Rickwen. Number 2 for France, Anthony Rickwen.
Even
though it was only a gain of about 2 yards, really incredible play, recovering, nearly hitting the ground, and then tossing underhand. A nice spiral. And he follows it up with another nice play for a solid first down conversion.
Tell me why we have a break. How has your experience been in Israel so far?
Oh, I love it so far.
Let's say in Swedish.
Okay. Jag tycker jättemycket om Israel. Det är varmt, absolut. Men det är trevligt folk här, och det är kul med mycket fotboll.
You know, and you could tell the viewers, I have 2 stepchildren that were both born in Sweden. They speak fluent Swedish.
Okay.
And I can say a few words.
Okay.
Hej då, älskling.
That's good.
Was that good?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope it wasn't something naughty.
It's not.
Okay, good. All right, well, thank you so much
Thank
for being
you.
with us. Say goodbye in Swedish.
Hej då.
All right, where are we at, Dubby? It's 13 all.
I got a little bit lost in that interview. I think she said that on
And there's a
Shabbat.
sack for number 4.
That would be Martin Johansson.
Martin Johansson. I know it's Johansson, not Johansson.
Johansson. So to recap that interview, she said she was looking forward to Shabbat, going to the Kotel, and enjoying some gefilte fish for dinner, right?
Exactly. I think there's 400 visiting players, none Jewish except for the Israeli team. But yeah, Western Wall's popular to visit. Number 2 with a pass into the end zone and intercepted by 22. That's Wester with the interception in the end zone following a tip, and Sweden is now able to try to take the lead before the half. There we go, guys. Hey, do.
And the Swedish players pass by, and they're saying it's a ball game, it's a ball game. I think they're really happy to be in position.
Look, it's really not pleasant to lose all of your games, and Sweden is not a bad team. They have every chance to win this game. That was number 1 for Sweden, Philip Smith, who is also the backup quarterback. And here's the snap. Long pass, going deep. Number 11's a little bit too much over the head of Ludwig Andersson. It was a good try by Sweden. They went for it all, but just overthrown slightly.
And Sweden keeps taking shots down the field. I wonder how much of that is being influenced by the rusher.
And there's another long pass, similar play, no chance on that one. 3 defenders around Smith. 11 seconds remain in the half. They're taking just Hail Mary after Hail Mary. You know, a better strategy, Dovey, don't you think, would have been to drive partway down the field, get some yardage, and then take a shot into the end zone?
I would have thought so, and I just keep on looking back at number 13, the rusher. He's already had a tip and a pick six, and sometimes the rusher himself can take away the middle of the field. Someone with his size and speed, really long wingspan.
Well, let's see what quarterback Hagvald tries to do this time. Back to Smith. Smith throws it to Hogville, but Hogville stopped running, so there was no chance on that play.
Well, I almost got it.
And 4 seconds remain. France will be taking over on downs. With only 4 seconds, look, they've got a shot for one quick pass and then into the end zone, or
that is precisely what Israel did in the last game. They had 4 seconds
and
left for one quick pass, and then a bomb, and it worked.
They just have to get to a place where they can reach the end zone from. Can't do it from your own 5-yard line, but from about the 20 you can. So they'll probably look for a quick 10 yards, or they'll just take a knee. Yeah, there it is. Looking for a quick 10 yards.
He did get out of bounds in time. 1 second remaining. Here we go. Presumably a Hail Mary coming up just before halftime. Nearly off the tip, but not quite. So we head into halftime.
So we're at halftime. We'll be back with all the action in just about 5 minutes. And so now we're going to go to some commercials.
I really like the combination of old and new. You have like the traditional, like the old city, and you have fashion, foods. I love the food here.
Dovey, we are back. The score is still tied 13-13. We have a great game coming up here. And I'd like to give a shout out to my son Amir Kronberg, who is a national team player for Israel. He's also a Swedish citizen, but of course he played for Israel. I wish he was here to broadcast this game instead of me. He could have done it in Swedish and English and Hebrew all simultaneously, but now you've just got me. Amir, Hedo, I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Have a good Shabbat. All right, here we go. Sweden is with the ball first. First possession is the snap. And number one, that's Philip Smith, who's getting a lot of the attention. He's having a hard time getting big yardage, but he's a sure-handed receiver. Once again, score is tied 13-all. Sweden is yet to win a game. For France, this is an important game for the playoff placement. They are 2-2 in the standings. And Sweden, and there's a completion to number 10, Lagerstrom, in the middle of the field. It'll be 3rd and short. And Hagval waiting for the snap. Look, a little bit low for number 86, Hellman. And we've got 4th down. Sweden does not want to lose this drive without a score. It's really tough for them to stop France when France gets going. And you don't want to be stopped. It's very simple. And this game of flag football is generally a lot of scoring, and a couple of stops can win you the game. Hagval with a key 4th down. Gets the snap, looking for that 1st down, and now he goes deep to number 11, and it's tipped away at the last second by number 37 of France. That was zero out. Corentin 0 out. That was a great tip.
Nearly pulled in, but not quite.
And so France has a chance to take the lead. They start from their own end zone, of course, from the 5-yard line. Requin is back to pass. Looks deep. He's got a man open. Past midfield. Number 15, Deiris. Matthew Deiris with a 1st and goal now for France and a chance to take the lead.
And I would say that was the first time this game that I've seen France pull off what looked like a nice, easy completion. I hope that Sweden is not losing heart. They have no reason to. You said there's a lot of scoring, but when you think about it, Sweden's defense has only given up 1 score so far this game.
Right, they had that pick 6. And a short pass to number 5, Font, Maxime Font. And he gets down to about the 10-yard line. We've got 3rd and goal. All right, Rick Quinn is looking over the field, looking to the end zone. 3rd and goal. A short pass. He doesn't go into the end zone. He gets it to number 19, Harrison, and now he's got a manageable 4th down and from the 2-yard line, 4th and goal from the 2. A key play. You got to stop here. You get the ball. All right, big play coming up.
France is very spread out for such a short situation.
Naziris back to throw, and a wide open in the back of the end zone to Matthew Diris. And France has taken the lead, 19-13.
I would say that Sweden's defense looked a little bit confused on that drive. The defenders were a good few steps away from the receiver as he caught the ball on 3 of those plays.
And is looking to extend the lead. There's the 1-point conversion by number 10, Darmana. Antoine Darmana. Let's see that again. And so now France has a 20-13 lead. We're almost midway through the second half. And now it becomes that much more crucial for Sweden to get a score. Hagveld with a short lateral to Patrick Hellman, only good for about 2 yards. That might work in tackle football, Dovey, but as a play in a flag football game, a 2-yard gain, not really.
Just too easy to bring someone
play.
down.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like he's really quick. It was just a run into the middle for 2 yards. I didn't get it. All right, we have second down. Hagveld back to pass. And he completes it. That's a good 10-yard solid play. That should have been on first down, but it was on second. So that Lagerstrom with the catch. We have third down for Sweden, third and about 10 still. And they really need to get a score now, Dovey. I mean, you don't want to give the ball back to France and risk going down 2 scores.
Yeah, especially after the last French drive. It was just too easy.
Hagvald, back to pass. Throws to number 18. That was Ovre who catches the ball, but very short gain. And now we have a crucial fourth down.
Fourth down coming. It was nice concentration. He was quite open coming over the middle. Again, there was that deflection by the French team.
We have fourth and about 5. All right, here it is, big play. Fourth down. A short fake pass, fake handoff. Deep pass, great stop by number 4, Johansson. Sorry, by number 4.
We have a flag.
Was Jeremy Pott. Let's see what the flag is, Dovey. What do you think as an experienced ref? What'd you see?
I think it might be blocking the rusher.
So that would be against the offense?
That would be against the offense? I'm not certain. No, it looks like it's going to be against the defense.
All right, that'll be an automatic first down. All right, let's see a replay of that if possible.
Well, whatever the penalty was crucial.
And there's a handoff to Smith, who throws. There has no pass interference on that. I don't know, Dovey. What do you think? He got wiped out. This is a non-contact game. I thought that was a penalty.
Well, let's watch it again. Let's see what the contact was like at the end of the play. Yeah, I might have gotten away with one there.
We have an Israeli on the refereeing crew, so I'm going to blame him. We got second down now. Looking deep. Throws to the sideline in the end, and it's complete. It's on about the 10-yard line, about 10 yards out. We'll have third down from there.
And you'll see that the quarterback for Sweden, number 14, is taking a very, very deep shotgun snap. And that's an adjustment to number 13 for France, the rusher, who has just been affecting this game all over the place. Even on their last drive, the third down that was nearly converted for a first down, that was, again, tipped by the rusher.
And Hagvald gets the snap, looking to the end zone. No, the man was covered, and it's intercepted in the end zone, intercepted. It'll be French ball from their own 5.
I hate to say it, but that strategy may have backfired because when you take such a deep snap, you're giving the defenders more time to react to your pass. It has to travel further downfield, of course. It may have been an ill-advised pass in any case, but plenty of time for the French defender to catch up with it and make the pick.
Well, France is now in a situation where if they can score again, it may be all over for the Swedes. This is probably, if they don't, they need to stop now, badly. And we have the penalty flag. I'm not sure what it is. Dovey, what'd you see?
Yeah, I was actually busy talking with the Swedish players coming off the field, Steve. And my Swedish is, as you saw, a little bit rusty.
Let's see the replay.
Let's see the replay.
Dovey, what do you see? What's the penalty? It's going against the offense, coming back 5 yards. That I can tell you.
Could have been protecting the flag.
Blocking the flag by the French quarterback. Oh, thanks. Number 10 in the middle of the field for France. That was Darmanin. We're going to have third down now. Third down for the French. A key place for Sweden to get a stop. You don't want to go down 2 scores. Sweden is still very much in this game.
Look how much space there is in the middle of the field there.
And that's Harrison. Scott Harrison with first down. It was a nice looking play.
Watch how open the middle of the
designed.
field is. No one there.
Thank you.
The crossing route was essentially not defended.
All right, so France now has first and goal. And once again, if they can poke it in, it's going to be really tough for Sweden to come back. They don't have that much time. Looking, scrambling, looking deep, back of the end zone, just a little bit too much. Out of play.
Second down coming up, and if you're Sweden here, I feel like rather than wait until it's really too late, jump the route now. Take a chance.
You want to get a pick here?
Yeah.
It's going to be tough.
Let France air it out. They don't have so much real estate behind them to defend, to worry about.
Good rush. Oh, behind the back pass. We got to see that again. That was a trick play. It would be much better if it actually worked. As it was, just made him look kind of dumb. But he passed the ball behind his back. You know what, Dovey? I would call that more or less an intentional grounding, which is not illegal.
That should have worked. It should have worked. He had, again, the short crossing route open. There actually was some justification for passing the ball that way.
That was not a design play.
I don't know. It may have been. Again, the short open route.
That was Darmanin.
Well, now it's fourth. And Swedish defenders are now right up on the goal line, even in front of the goal line. And I would recommend they stay there.
And France has scored, taken a 2-touchdown lead. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to go down and catch the end of the Israeli women's game. I'm going to leave Dovey all by himself with, unless this nice Swedish lady wants to join us and announce together with him.
So I'm joined by Bia.
Yes.
From the Swedish national team.
Yep.
And what's your role on the national team?
I'm a massage therapist. I'm a massage therapist for both men and ladies.
Therapist. I wish Steve had been here to see that play because clearly that is a design play. The behind the back pass. Someday it's going to work and it's going to be amazing. I guess when you're up by 2 scores, that's the time to practice it. So, Bia, maybe in English this time.
Yeah.
Tell us about your experiences here in Israel at the tournament.
I love it. It's a good organization, and all the people are so nice here.
Yes, we are, aren't we?
Yeah, you are. And it's fun with a lot of football, of course.
Of course. Are you going to do any sightseeing tomorrow?
I think we do it on Monday, actually.
On Monday?
Yeah.
Stay focused on the tournament for now.
Yeah, of course.
And we do have a flag on the play. Intended receiver, Philip Smith. Number 1 came crashing to the floor, which should bring up an automatic first down. And now comes the eternal debate. When you have first and short for the first down conversion, do you go for the conversion, or do you spend a couple of plays going deep? I'm in the latter camp, firmly planted in the latter camp. Let's see what Sweden thinks. They're closely packed. It looks like intended receiver Philip Smith, and that was intended to make France think that it was going to be a short attempt and actually, hopefully, get Smith open for the bomb. Didn't quite work. I thought it was a well-designed play. Second down, and I say air it out, especially down by 2 scores with not a lot of time left. Again, closely bunched formation. And that's good for the first down conversion. Once again, Smith. He's been the intended receiver on the past 3 plays, and he's had the trifecta, a pass interference, an incomplete, and a first down conversion. And you know it, Smith for a nice 8-yard completion. Second and goal from the 11-yard line. Out of the back of the end zone, bringing up third down, third and goal. Quarterback, Linus Hagvall. Under center for a change. Fake handoff through the hands, but we've got a flag. Let's see if we can spot the penalty here. Nope. I did not spot it. Let's see what it is. Well, we're repeating third down, so it was on the defense. There was quite a crowd over there, so it could have been some contact before the ball arrived on the pass. A minute and a half left in the game, which means Sweden has to score right now. Sweden got very, very close to the goal line there. got 4th and 1. Must score and then come up with a stop to have a shot in this game. Once again, a fake handoff, and there's the touchdown. Philip Smith. Let's see how he does it. He does it well. 1:17 left in the game. Score is now 26-19. Sweden still with a hope of pulling out the victory. They'll need a big defensive stop first. Right now they're going for the 1-point conversion. And that's going to be no flag. The referees, as I say, letting them play. Arguably, that was just incidental contact. Sweden still has a hope of tying or even winning the game if they come up with a stop, a score, and then a conversion of 1 or 2. But first they need to focus on the stop. France not taking any chances. Nice short pass. And before I was recommending that Sweden step up into much shorter, tighter coverage. Now I would say that's an absolute necessity. Leaving a man open for a short pass spells defeat at this point. And the officials confer. And issue seems to be whether or not the clock should be running. The clock is stopped for a timeout, which is charged to Sweden. And I know I keep advocating for it, but at this point I would say if France sends man deep, leave him uncovered. If you're Sweden, leave him uncovered. Quarterback's not going to throw it, and if he does, maybe the receiver will drop it. You need to stop the clock here if you're Sweden. At the very least, you really have to focus on the potential turnover. So 5 men up, let them throw it over your head. What are you afraid of?
We gotta go back to
Before anyone says that's what you're afraid of, that makes no difference to the outcome of this game. Although, frankly, I am surprised that the French quarterback had the guts to throw the ball. But it's just the icing on the cake. France now up 32-13, going for the rather meaningless but fun extra point conversion. And playing only for their honor, Sweden has a nice defense of that extra point attempt. Looks like Sweden is going to actually run a play here. Quick 5-yard game. Perfectly executed. Just not quite at the right time. One more completion for Philip Smith. He's certainly been Sweden's offensive player of the game. And a first down conversion for Patrick Hellman. Half minute left in the game. Sweden looking for one last score. In what has been perhaps an unfulfilling but fun tournament for them. Early jump by 86. After that nice first down conversion, Hellman may be a little bit overeager on that last play, but forgivably so. Oh, that explains it. They were using the wrong ball this whole time. Let's see what Sweden can do with the other football. Hellman can't quite corral it.
So I think there's 3 seconds to
23
seconds.
23 seconds left in the game. Sweden looking for one more score. And there is a nice long bomb and pulled in for a beautiful touchdown. And that's the way Sweden is going to want to remember this tournament. Let's watch this nice rainbow spiral bomb right on target in stride for the touchdown.
If they would have been playing like this from the beginning, you know, the score might actually be a little bit closer.
Sweden had an interesting decision to make at halftime. They had been going long with a modicum of success.
Sure.
And you know, you can roll the dice over and over, or you can try to be a little bit more disciplined. I don't feel like their problem was offense, frankly. I feel like the defense couldn't stop the short and medium passes. And if you look at how they gave up the scores, it was only at the very end when clearly they had to gamble and play pressure defense that they gave up long passes. That doesn't really count. And I would say, really, player of the game, Francis Rusher, I believe Linus Hagwall. No. Francis Rusher had such an effect. He, of course, had their second score. Gave them a huge psychological boost there. Affected a whole bunch of plays, both with blocks, and as I said, he took away the Sweden's short passing game more than the linebackers did.
And that's the end of the game. We're gonna go, I think, to a commercial until next game.
Until next game, which is in a few minutes, right?
I believe so.
It's nice to drop in here, and we'll see you soon.
Stay tuned.
connected and so together. It's like as if everything combines together into this beautiful harmony. Like Jews and Arabs and tourists from all over the world, like Chinese and Australians, all together, something that you cannot find anywhere else.
When we walk in Jerusalem, we feel the story comes alive. 2,000 years ago, the people there walked there around, Jesus walked there around, and now we walk around here. It's very special.
I feel the sky is a bit closer. I feel that it's not just a story from the history books, but it's real and it's alive, and I'm a part of it.
Cities, one break. Tel Aviv, Jerusalem. Book your trip now.